Greetings, I'm Joel with North Country Vans and welcome back to my build video. So before we really get started on building out the cabinetry, we need to make sure that our subfloor is level. One issue that you're going to run into as you build your van is as you add more weight to it, the suspension starts sagging and the back end of your van will start dropping down. And so level continually changes during the process. It's going to be especially critical when we get to the upper cabinetry to make sure that those are level with the lower cabinetry. So to stop it, what we're going to do is we're going to jack up the van to get that subfloor level, take all of the weight off the suspension, and that way it'll stay level throughout the entire process. So we have a 4-foot level on the floor, and we'll jack it up until front to back is level and then side to side is level. So let's get started. All right, so we're underneath the van at the front axle, and I just want to make a note. You don't want to jack up the van where the suspension is still what's holding it up. So we don't want to lift it up on any of these A-arms. We want to lift it up right at the frame. So we just take a scissor jack and run it up. Maybe I'll fast forward this part. All right, so we have the van jacked up. It's sitting on blocks and scissor jacks. And our subfloor is nice and level. We're good there. I've started on the cabinetry. And this is what we're looking at so far. So I'm thinking our bed platform is going to stretch across here. And this is all built out of 3/4 inch birch plywood. And I'm thinking for the top of this, we'll probably do like a dark stained oak. This sits 33 inches above the subfloor. And just a note for you, that is tall enough if you take the front tire off your mountain bike that you can fit it underneath. So that's the goal. And our middle section of our bed here is going to be removable. So if we want to, we can pop the cushions off, take the middle section out, and we can run up a dirt bike or a motorcycle down the center of it. And we retained the factory flip-up D-rings, so that way we can tie it down. So let me hop you up here. So in this panel here, this is our 40-gallon fresh water tank. We still have to cut a hole into the side of the van somewhere to get our fill line into it. This little spot here is going to be a stainless steel hot water tank. So it's going to be something we're going to weld up and put in a 12-volt heating element. And right in front of it, we will have our 12-volt water pump. So just one note for you. This opening here is a big storage shelf. I'm thinking for dirt bike gear. Below it, this is just going to be the door to access the pump and your tank. And if you notice, I routed in a 1/2 inch by 1/4 inch deep groove all the way around. And that is so we can take a 1/4 inch panel, put in there, and it'll sit in nice and flush. So that should look sharp. This one's going to be a little different than the ones past. We're not going to do so much of a stained or polyurethane wood feel to it. We're going to actually do more Formica. So all of this stuff is all assembled loosely at the moment, because we still have to get our Formica in. It should be in next week some point and get everything covered up. So I'm hoping it turns out well and it looks sharp. But on the other side, we have the start to our electrical storage. So this panel here, remove that, and see there's our batteries. And back here, this is going to be a storage area. Set that back. And then further up the front, you can see the end of our batteries here. This is all going to be for our controllers, our inverter, our fuses and disconnects, etc. And then again, I routed in that 1/2 by 1/4 inch dado all the way around so that we can have our access panel covered door fit over it. So all exciting things. We're making good progress, but we're done for the week. So we're on to an adventure this weekend. So I'll probably make another video and show you just what we're up to.